My name's Tom, and I'm going to give you the full in-depth story of how I went from earning near to no money in door-to-door sales to earning $10,000 every single month through online, remote, high-ticket sales. What I do is I help businesses like your own close more clients through their online sales funnels. I do this remotely. I actually help with the onboarding process as well. Love what you do, your content, love how straight up what you are. I know for a fact that I can help you generate a lot more sales. This video is not to brag. This video is to give you as much value and insight to anyone who has been in the situation that I was, earning near to no money in a 9-to-5 job, on how to get to a situation where they've never been before, earning more money than they have before. So let's get cracking. It started out a year and a half ago when I was in university. I was studying business, learning from lecturers, teachers who had never ran their own business. What they were teaching me is how to actually move up the corporate ladder, how to thrive inside a business. It was absolutely stupid, in my opinion, a complete scam. So 2 years in, I decided to completely drop out, move back in with my parents. Now, my parents weren't that happy about this. They were livid with me. So I sat down, I thought, what is the best move? What do I do now? I looked on the type of traits, characteristics that rich people have and where they started their journey. Sales came up, realized I'm pretty good at chatting shit. I'm pretty good at talking to people. So I thought I'd apply for a few roles. Applied for a sales and marketing company. Went for an online interview, all good, got the job. Turns out it was door-to-door sales. The reason I found out is we got there and they said, okay, we're going out now. I said, we're going out? Where have we got to go out for coffee? And then we went out to a random council estate in Manchester selling charity subscriptions. I was absolutely baffled. But turned out it was pretty good fun. I started getting pretty good at this. 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day, 6 days a week for a year. Once I started getting good, I started to build a team, mentor, develop, coach different type of people on how to sell door to door. But I started realizing, look, I'm selling cheap things, charity subscriptions, broadband, electric. Why not just sell more expensive things? Surely there's more money in that. I got to a point a year in where I'd not really seen my family much, not seen any friends or my girlfriend. And I thought, look, this is not what I want to do. So I quit that. Now that was pretty terrifying. Quitting something that I've done for a year, that I've gotten pretty good at, and just restarting. But I realized, look, this is what I need to do to get to the next level. I need to go through some form of discomfort to find what I want to do and what's going to be more rewarding for me. So I sat down. I knew about the online high-ticket remote space, but I thought, how can I get into this? I'll be honest, this was a bit of a limbo time for me. A month, 2 months of just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it stick. I quit my job. I know I wanted to get into high-ticket online remote sales, but I didn't know how. I was scrambling on YouTube, trying to find ways to make money, trying to find ways to get into the industry, but I had no idea where to go. I was just a 21-year-old kid in my room, in my mum's house, absolutely terrified of what was next to come. So what I did is I spoke to a good friend of mine who said, look, if you want to get somewhere, you're going to have to pay for training. So what I did, jumped on a call with someone he recommended. They said the price for the training, for the course, for the community was $3,800. And I was absolutely terrified, investing every single penny I had to something that might not even work. I was about to not do it. But to be fair, the guy in the call held me accountable, and I guess he closed me. So what I did is I took a leap of faith, invested £3,800 into a program, a community, training that I didn't even know was going to work. After this, I absolutely doubled down, spent every single day practicing, learning, getting good at sales. I was on calls with people I've never met before, practicing, doing role plays, making sure that I'm confident in selling. Bearing in mind, I've not been working for about 2-3 months at this point. Spent all my savings on training to better myself. I had no money. So what I decided to do is get a job, a sales job, not door to door, in an office, so that I could practice the skills that I was learning and earn some money to tick things over at the moment. Now, this part of my life was pretty boring, mundane, the same thing. What I would do on the way to work on the train is I'd outreach to businesses, offer my services, offer my sales skills to sell for them online and help them build their sales. That I can help you generate a lot more sales, close more clients, help you save time as well. If you're interested, drop me a message, we can jump on a call. Lunch, I was doing the exact same thing, outreaching to businesses. From about 6 p.m. till 10 p.m. after work, I'd jump on role plays, practice my skills, outreach to businesses. It was a pretty grueling process, and I'll be honest, this is where most people fail, because they really just can't be arsed with outreach. During that time though, I needed to move out. My parents told me, okay, we're moving 3 hours down south, so I had no choice but to move out. So I decided, with the savings of the 1 month of earnings I got from my job, I have to get an apartment in Manchester. Now, during this time, from all the outreach I did, the first week I was supposed to move into my apartment, I got an opportunity to jump on board with a client in the online space that's pretty big. This could be the client that could change my income, change my life, and really sort things out. So I had a choice. Either play it safe, decline this opportunity and find one that's a bit more part-time and stay with my job, or completely quit my job that I've been there for a month, go all into this opportunity, not even know if it's going to work, and risk not being able to pay my rent. So I asked one of my mentors, what do I do? The guy said, look, Tom, you know what to do. If you were making 10 grand a month, what would you do? Would you think, I want to play it safe? Or would you lean into the fear? Would you just take that jump? So I made the first major risk and the first major leap that I've ever made, which has pretty much led to all this success. I quit my job, went all in this opportunity. Turns out that was probably the best thing that I could have done. Although, look, it was terrifying. It was scary. I was leaning into the unknown. I didn't even know if it was going to work. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to pay rent that I've just moved into. That's their room. This is my little bathroom. If I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't be in the position I am today. The one thing that has completely changed my life that I learned last year is the more risk you take, the more uncertainty you lean in, and the more fearful things you do, the more chance it is to absolutely completely change your life and get into a situation you've never been before. So I got this job. I got this client and working with an online business, helping them with their sales. First month was pretty awful. I was getting into it all with the fear that I'd get sacked, that I'd get chucking away and let go. As well as the fear in the back of my mind, I couldn't even pay rent. So all the fear compounded and uncertainty that I can even make this work. It started to get some decent success. Every single day I was practicing, every single day I was making it work and improving my skills and studying. Got to a point where first month, second month, I did about 3.6k. Third month, did about 5.4k. Started to realize, shit, things are starting to go pretty well. I'm starting to get a bit of traction. Fourth month, did 9.4k. And ever since then, I've been hovering about 10k a month every single month. The only reason I've been able to get to this point is I went through a shit ton of uncertainty, a shit ton of fear, and I was super consistent. That's the main thing that I want you guys to get from this video. If you want to get somewhere that is above average, that you haven't ever been there in your life in terms of situation, then you have to take risks. You have to move into uncertainty and you have to work fucking hard. A lot of people in this online space think, yeah, you can just doss about, get lucky, invest in some crypto and you're loving life. It's just not the case. And if you think that going into an opportunity, you will get stuck. That's pretty much it. That's how I went from earning near to no money in door-to-door sales to earning $10,000 every single month in high ticket sales. And look, any one of you can do this. What I really want you guys to take from this is just any time that you feel like in your gut you want to do something but it's terrifying, fucking do it. Honestly, that's the thing that's going to make you grow the most. Leaning into uncertainty, leaning into fear, taking fucking risks. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate your time. Any questions, reach out to me on Instagram. Have a good one.